part 3 of the kipping handstand push-up, we are going to get into the headstand position and into the loading position. That means that we're going to bring our legs down, and then I want you to watch from this angle something very specific. You're going to see my bum is on the wall, my butt cheeks are on the wall, but I'm going to bring my knees down as far as they can go, and you're gonna see my bum rolls off the wall and my low back touches the wall. The reason why we're testing this is because we're going to check our distance of our head position and our hand position to the wall. What I should feel is my weight mostly being on my head while my bum is up against the wall and my knees are high. As I bring my knees lower, my body weight will shift away from the wall because my bum is coming off the wall, and I should feel a little more pressure on my hands. During a kipping handstand push-up, if you don't have enough energy to produce the whole set, but you want to try to do it unbroken, or maybe you're under a high level of fatigue at this point, you need to kip as hard as you can. When you're under fatigue and you're in the headstand position, what you don't want is all of the load being on your head. By bringing your knees down as far as we can and getting that low back against the wall, it's going to help distribute some of that body weight to your hands. From this position, kipping up will have a lot more range of motion in the legs, and that amount of range of motion for the kipping in the legs is opportunity to build up speed and momentum to do more work for your upper body. Basically, it's easier if you produce momentum, and this is how you would get more momentum out of your legs, by bringing them low. Now that I'm upside down, my hands are set, my bum is against the wall. I'm going to bring my knees down, and now I can see right now I don't have a lot of weight on my hands, but as my knees come down more, you can feel the weight shift off the wall, and now I have to push with my hands. It doesn't feel so comfortable picking my hands up. From this position, I can go back. I call these headstand kipping pulses. So we're just dropping and we're practicing this position. By reaching the bottom here and getting a little bit of butt wink, I will be able to kip with a lot of power up against gravity. What we want to avoid is having our head too close or too far away from the wall. So we're going to look at the head position as an adjustment. We want to find that perfect spot where we're not too far or too close. I'm going to do a headstand that is too close to the wall. If my head is placed too close to the wall when I bring my legs down, it's going to pull me off the wall. You can see I'm having to press with my arms quite hard. I can almost just push with my arms and take my head off the floor. This is going to be too close for the kipping handstand push-up, because if I kip from there, all my body weight being over my hands like this, I'm really likely to shoot myself off the wall instead of doing the handstand against the wall to finish the rep. Now on the other hand, if my head is too far away from the wall, the amount of space between my head and the wall is going to create a deeper angle for my body lean. My bum will be up against the wall, my head will be here, and of course we want our hands out to the sides. So there's going to be less stability in this space here, and when I bring my knees down and my back rounds, it's gonna feel like I'm gonna collapse into the wall. That can feel a little bit uncomfortable with your neck, so please don't do this, but this is an example of the situation that I'm describing. Right here, when I bring my knees down, it feels like there's almost no pressure on my hands, and that the back of my head is folding up right here in my neck. I don't know if you can see it, but this is very uncomfortable, and it feels like my neck is getting squished into this position. This is unsafe. We don't want to kip from there. And if you do kip from there, because of how much body weight is leaning up against the wall, you're very likely that the first thing you feel as soon as you start kipping is your feet hit the wall. If they hit the wall before you're at full extension, then you will have to press up anyway. Might as well do a strict handstand push-up. Much safer and just as easy on the shoulders, maybe easier to do it strict.